And I want to zoom in on this point of conflict, because in my experience, this is also the breaking point very often. Amy Edmondson, she flipped the script by saying that to have real psychological safety, we have an obligation to dissent, not just an option, but an obligation to dissent and to handle conflict productively. I was wondering what your thoughts are on around conflict.
I think conflict is very important because the diversity of thought we will see it through conflict. And diversity is a great thing. I think many people know that by now. It's something that makes us better. It's something that helps us learn, that helps us advance. It's something that is good for us. It's not comfortable. If you disagree with someone, it's not going to feel like you're going for a walk in the sunshine in the park with someone who always says, yes, I agree, and yes, I agree. That's just to make you feel good. That's like someone pets on your shoulder and says like, yes, you're wonderful and I agree with everything you say. But from that, we're not going to learn. From that, we're not going to walk away being like, wait, someone just challenged the way I think about something, and now I have a different, I'm able to apply a different lens. I'm seeing, I've applied my night vision, or you have an ability to see something differently, and it's enriching. And I think one thing I'm thinking about, particularly with conflict too, is that people are afraid to create conflict because of what can happen. The way that you show up, your brand, can it damage your next promotion? Can it damage the way your manager views you? Or can it, and you have to win. Conflict, the way I experience this, is often about winning or losing. When you enter a conflict, it's about, do I go get out of this as the winner or as the loser? And there's no other option. And where there's a winner, there's always a loser. So having, changing our mindset about conflict and welcoming this as something to see as a learning opportunity on both sides. How can we learn from each other's perspectives rather than how can we bounce heads and just figure out who's got the harder one, and will, who will survive getting out of this, just so we can then be like, yeah, I won, my arguments were stronger. Maybe the arguments were stronger, maybe the other person just felt like, I'm not going to get into this anymore.